Hi, everyone. My name is Alfred Bassi, a chartered insurance. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which talks about the ABC of insurance for beginners. We can all recall that over the years and still happening, people hear about a lot about insurance, but people don't really understand what insurance is all about. So this YouTube channel is all about, explaining the ABCs, the basics of insurance for beginners, because insurance is a sure way of protecting yourself, your family, and your business. So we'll move on to module 1. Yeah, module 1, the content is we'll find out the meaning of insurance, the history of insurance, and evolution of insurance, why insurance is important, insurance versus savings, common misconceptions of insurance, real-life examples. We'll be talking about key insurance terms and how insurance works. Then we'll give a brief summary, discussions, and a call to action. So what's the meaning of insurance? As we can see, insurance is an agreement between a person or business or the insured and an insurance company or the insurer, where the insured pays a small amount of money known as premium. And the insurer promises to provide a financial compensation in case of loss, damage, illness, accident, or death. To simplify it more, insurance is a way of protecting yourself from unexpected financial losses. Nobody predicts events, but events do occur. So example is if you insure your car and it gets damaged in an accident, the insurance company helps you pay for the repairs. Now let's look at the history and evolution of insurance. First, insurance started many years ago when traders and merchants shared risk during long journeys. Ancient traders agreed to help one another if goods were lost at sea. Modern insurance developed to protect lives, property, and businesses. Today, insurance covers health, cars, homes, travels, farming, and more. Insurance has grown because risk in life cannot be avoided, but they can be managed. So, like I said earlier on, risk cannot be avoided. We can only manage risk. So, why is insurance important? First, insurance protects you against your financial loss. Whatever you have invested, you are sure that it will be protected. 2, it helps families during emergencies. Emergencies do occur, and when that happens, insurance is there to help you out. Insurance encourages savings and financial savings. It supports businesses after disasters. So that way, if you start a business and you insure, you can go to bed if those uncertainty happens, occurs, you know that you have insurance as a backup. It reduces stress and uncertainty. So example is health insurance. This helps reduce hospital bills and unexpected medical expenses. You go there, all of a sudden there's an emergency, you go to the hospital because you have done an health insurance, it covers you hospital bills and unexpected events. So let's look at insurance versus savings. What's the difference? Many people confuse insurance with savings, but they are different. As we can see, insurance first, it protects against risk. It helps during emergency. It's based on uncertainty. Savings, money kept for future use. It's used for planned expenses. It grows gradually. So insurance is for unexpected events. Savings is for planned needs. So what are the common misconceptions about insurance that a lot of people have over the years? Many people avoid insurance due to wrong beliefs. Let's look at the common myths. Insurance is a scam. We hear that a lot. Insurance is only for rich people. I'm young. I don't need insurance. Insurance companies never pay claims. Insurance is a waste of money. I'm sure we all have heard this and several others. The truth is, insurance works when you understand the policy and follow the rules. I repeat that again. Insurance works when you understand the policy and follow the rules. So let's look at some real life examples. Hospital bills after sudden illness. A worker with health insurance pays less hospital bills. Like we said earlier on, the bills will be reduced. Let's look at another one again. Accidents on the road. They do occur every day. A car owner with motor insurance repairs accidental damage easily because there's an insurance cover. Loss of family breadwinners. A family receives support after the death of a breadwinner once there has been an insurance cover. And you can see fire outbreaks in markets. A lot do happen where you have various shops and one shop there's a fire and it got all others. Insurance covers all that. So just like all other professions, engineering, law, they have their terminologies. Even the medical profession. Insurance also have their insurance terminology. So let me acquaint us with the simple insurance terminologies. First is insurer. By insurer, when you hear the word insurer, it means the insurance company. It's called the insurer. When you hear the insure, it's yourself, you and I. When you hear the word policy, policy is the insurance document that explains everything, what it covers and what it doesn't cover. Risk. Risk is chance of loss. Life is full of risk. Cover period. It's a duration of insurance. One period to another. You could say I start from January and it ends in December, a 1-year period. So that is the duration of insurance. Premium. Premium is the money paid for that particular cover chosen. Claims is when you request for payment when an event occurs. Renewal is when the new insurance cover starts. If, for example, your insurance cover starts from January of a particular year and ends in December, it has to be renewed in January the following year. So that's what we call the renewal. So how does insurance work? As we can see here, first and foremost, you go, after you've understood what insurance is all about, you buy an insurance policy. You pay the regular premium. And if those events occur, is it accident, theft, burglary, householder, whatever class you've chosen, insurance, you file for a claim. An insurance claim comes in. Now, what is summary so far? Insurance is financial protection against risk. It helps individuals, families, and businesses. Understanding insurance is different from savings. So let's not mix that up. Understanding insurance helps you and I to make smart financial decisions. So our discussions and engagement questions is, do you currently have any insurance? What type of insurance do you think is most important? Why do people fear insurance? To answer these questions, you can always, at the end of this module, you either you check the contact, either the phone number or the email, and I'll be there to answer all those questions. So call to action. So please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to learn more about insurance and how you can protect your future. dial the numbers that you can see on your screen. I hope you've enjoyed this model 1. So let's watch out for model 2, which will be talking for principles of insurance. So see you in the next model.